to another video, and this is another episode of Shambhala, our recreation on Planet Coaster, which you all probably know by now. And we're back again, and this time I'm actually starting building for once. All the other episodes have pretty much been building the coasters and doing the support, so now we're actually starting work on the station. As you can see, I already got some foundation work in place, but I'm going to replace them walls later on in this video because I don't like grid pieces and how you can't like move them around freely. So I'm going to replace them with the nice concrete walls that you have with the adventure pack. But yeah, this entire recreation is going to have a lot of the adventure pack and the Wells Fair pack because of it's a China themed area, so it's going to have a lot of them pieces. But yeah, I started on the station. I didn't know what to do, and as you can see, we don't get much done in this video from the opening cinematic. We do a lot of work, but I'm quite slow at building. So we like what we get done, I'm pretty happy with, but we don't get much done. Yeah, so we're starting off with these little windows, and for some odd reason, just Shambhala doesn't really have a memorable station and queue line and things, so a lot of these details people who've been there won't really notice, like the windows and things like that, except for the main things. And like I didn't even know about these little circle things that I'm making now until I was obviously looking at the pictures because I want to make this extremely accurate. And we're making these little fence things that go around the station. It's quite a simple station, but there's not many images of the back end, you know, where it's white, so I really don't know how I'm going to detail that wall when I don't even know what it looks like, because obviously the road that's next to it is employee only. It's not like a public road, so there's nobody like has taken photos from that angle, so I have no idea what that wall looks like. So I have to kind of go off on Google like maps. They have like the 3D buildings, and you can kind of see the truck like on the wall, so I'm assuming there's like a little garage door thing that allows you to go underneath the station, so I'm probably going to add that in, and then I don't know, like maybe a window or something so it doesn't look awful. But yeah, we're adding this window, and we're adding some of the decorations to the walls and things, the camera, and I just thought I'd just work my way around and just start placing things, because before recording this I kind of just stared at the entire thing and was like, how do I start this? Because I'm not the best at building, but I'm actually really happy with what I've actually got so far. In the next episode we'll probably end up finishing the station and move on to the queue line, the actual main queue line building. That's going to be a little bit easier, I think. I'm not too sure, because it's basically the outside of the building that you need to get right. The inside's pretty much just a cattle pen with a few details on the walls. But we've moved away from the station for a little bit to do just some basic supports, because some of them were a bit wrong, and I just needed a break from building the station, because literally you see that wall, that's like the tiniest little thing ever. It took me like literally about 40 minutes to make. So that's what I mean by I'm quite slow with building, and I'll probably speed up throughout the episodes. I'll probably slowly get more and more done in each episode. But yeah, I think Shambhala's here to stay for a while. I'm really enjoying building this at the moment, and it's really fun. Just starting building. I didn't think it would be. I thought I was just dreading it, but once I started going, I started to enjoy it more, and here we are. We've started building. Yeah, just the main factor that's holding me back from Shambhala is just that there's not many images, and a lot of the walls are very detailed. There's one thing I don't know I'm going to do yet, and that is actually how I'm going to make the walls. The walls are these kind of like broken up concrete walls, which you can see there, but they have like patches where, like on Swarm, where there's like bits where it's broken off and you can see the bricks underneath, and I have no idea how I'm going to do that. I might and that's why I need to use these non-grid walls, because I think I might have to like separate them and then build, I don't know, a little cove where I can put the brick wall or something. I'm not too sure yet. And if worst case scenario I can't build them, it doesn't look too awful without them. But I'm going to try my hardest to make sure that I do that right. And you can see me just smoothing out the roller coaster, Shambhala, for the final time. Um, this is one of the last times I'll probably go over it smooth. I just needed to fix this ending, and I might go over the first 10 and the ampersand 10 just before I do completely wrap up building the coaster. But it is really nice and smooth now. I'm really happy with the end result I've got with it. It's I did want to, when I started building this again, I wanted to get it like exactly to like the kinks in the track and everything, so it would be perfectly perfect. But unfortunately, Planet Coaster, there's just too many limitations, and I can't do it exactly like that. But I can get it to the point where it's just nice and smooth and realistic to like a certain degree. Um, so yeah, I've smoothed that out. I'll add some finishing touches off camera. But as you can see, I got the colours wrong because it was the POV I was watching was from opening day, so obviously the colours will have changed. And now we're working on the little bridge that connects the queue for single rider and normal people across from the queue into the station. And I've even like tried to make the queue fences as accurate as possible because I just want this recreation to be really realistic. They have these little turnstiles and things, and I think once I've got all this station up, we'll start to see how like it's all gonna start coming together, and I'll kind of just spread out from the station and just work my way around and just I don't know how to do recreations because I've done a bit of Red Force, but I just feel like doing this at the moment, and then I'll probably get bored of this for a while, and then I'll go back to Red Force, and I'll just kind of make my way through these two projects, and hopefully I will finish one eventually. But yeah, so we're just making these little pieces that are like the fence posts for this bit, and they do take up quite a few pieces. Like the station, just these few walls are about 2k pieces, so you can tell how many pieces. Like we're already at 2k, and we've added like 3 walls and a tensile. So I don't know how much this is going to be in the long run, but hopefully it's not PC breaking level. But yeah, we're adding these little fences onto the other side now. I don't think it's going to be functional, the actual coaster. I think it's just going to have to be in testing mode because the exit queue is too big, and the entrance queue it'll get in the way of all the fencing and things. So I'd rather it look like the queue look like it should and not be functional than it have a stupid queue and things and be functional, because really you're not going to have guests in this park. It's really, you're just not. If you do, you're crazy and you have the best PC in the world, because I can imagine that this will have a lot of pieces and you're not going to be able to run it with guests in the park. So I don't think I'm going to bother. And now you can see me working on these little post things that hold up the roof. I was a bit worried about how to do the roof because it's a bit of a strange shape. It's just when I'm building things, it's just a difficult process for me. I just can't build in Planet Coaster, so building detailed buildings like this was a first. So I'm just gonna have to take it and as it is and just try. I'm just gonna try my hardest as it starts. So I took a break from doing the station and started work on the coaster for Dragon Khan. And now this dive loop is really difficult to build. B&M have this really weird shaping for the dive loops. So it was just really annoying to get that shaping right. And then I'm gonna do the rest of the layout just because I like making roller coasters, but it's not gonna be functional because the station's not gonna be there. Because I think I'm just gonna do Shambhala. I don't think I'm gonna do the entire China area because it's a lot bigger than just where Dragon Khan and Shambhala is. It goes all the way down into this little area, into this little village that it's hard to explain if you've never been to Port Ventura, but if you do know, if you have been to Port Ventura, you'll know that the China area is like, it spans out quite a far bit beyond these two coasters. So I'm not going to do the entire China area because I feel like just getting a recreation out, because I don't want to just spend all my time making episodes for recreations and never getting one out. I feel like I just want to get Shambhala because it is the Shambhala recreation. It's not a China recreation. So I'm just gonna do as much as I feel like doing, maybe from the Shambhala like entrance gate to the other Shambhala entrance gate, and then just do all the in between and the little details around the coaster, and just maybe I can see once I've done all that if I want to do more. But I'm just smoothing out the roller coaster for Drenkan, and we don't fully finish it in this video, but that's pretty much all we get done, is we smooth out this bit up to the mid course, and then that's pretty much it. So yeah, I'd like to thank you all for watching this video. Stay tuned for more Shambhala in the future. This is very exciting because I'm actually building something for once, and I'm actually getting things done and progress. I feel like building some more, so you'll probably see another Shambhala video out next week, hopefully, and I'll see you in the next video.